You need to get up, get out and get something. Can let your whole life pass you by. You need to get up, get out and get something. Can spend all your life trying to get high. You need to get up, get out and get something. How would you know if you never even try? You need to get up, get out and get something. Cause you and I got to do for you and I. So I was staring at the ceiling of Peace, people. I'm JoeV, and welcome to the JoeV Show. Today we have a great episode with the topic, State of Black America. We run around and got some opinions from a lot of people, and they stated their opinions on State of Black America. Followed by that is a segment with my boy Keith. He's funny and hilarious, man, I tell you. And after that, we have a one-on-one interview with my man, activist, young educator, and blogger, Zelly Imani. Followed by that, and then the show is a musical performance by Paterson's very own, my man, Isaiah. So stay tuned. You're now watching the JoeV Show.
Yeah.
That Black America right now is being a little bit poisoned, just for the simple fact of, shows like Love and Hip Hop and Real Housewives of Atlanta and everything like that. I mean, if people from the 60s or slaves or something like that were to come and see these shows nowadays, I mean, they would say that African Americans are degrading themselves. They're only doing this to make a quick buck. And I believe that song by Kanye West, New Slaves, tells a lot of truth, because nowadays African Americans, all they care about is how they look and everything like that. And they would rather stand in line for Jordans than stand in line for a book.
I know a lot of people have moved forward compared to like in the 60s and the 50s, but some of them really are so stagnant. They don't want to like really move forward. Some are really educated. They take their education very serious.
I feel like it's really hard. Well, as far as social networks go, when we kid, just our generation period, when we kid, it's like, it's harsh. Like we definitely go too far as like when we had the Black Month thing, and like, well, not we, because I didn't really take part of it, but I mean, I definitely laugh, and it's humorous, but it's harsh humor to the point where an elderly will look at that joke or meme and be like, whoa, like, you guys are out of control. Like the whole, like, this is the first Black person to ever say
Turn up.
Right, something, or like the first Black person to use to get a lace front.
And then as far as like females is concerned, everybody watch Mary Jane. I don't like, my perspective of that show is not a good representation as far as Black females is in a way, because it's like, I don't know, how can I say it, because I don't want the females hating on me, but I feel as though it's directing, like, it's encouraging home wrecking and all that other stuff as far as women. Like, I don't know if y'all watched the show. I watched the show because I like Gabrielle Union. But she gave a speech the other day basically telling, like, it's okay to be in second place and be the side girl or whatever the case may be.
Besides, I guess, Beyonce and Jay-Z, because they're like the ultimate icon couple. But besides that, like, I really don't know of any other couple that's like successful and practice a monogamous relationship. Like a lot of celebrity relationships you hear about, next thing they're on the blogs about, oh, he has a side chick, oh, a baby on the way. So it's just like, and that's another big thing, the side chick in the generation. I don't know when that became cool and acceptable, but everyone has a side chick nowadays.
Twitter, and like, I was on Twitter the other day, man, and I seen like this Jeopardy thing. It's like a Black Jeopardy, like, well, I don't know, it's some like, what would Black people do, on like, ask questions like, this ratchet person does this or something like that, and the answer is like twerking. So like, we take steps in the right direction, but there's certain things that we do that just brings us right back, and that's just it. We just need to keep moving in a positive direction. That's how I feel.
Well, hello, motherfuckers. It's your boy Keith, giving the 1st and the 15th. With entertainment today, Little Boosie got out of jail. That's it. With cinema today, we have a new movie coming out, 21 Years of Thought. Critics say it's a must-see or not. Other critic said, yes, bitch. With daylight savings reminding you to push your clocks forward. Normally, black people are only 45 minutes late, but now there will be 1 hour and 45 minutes late. It's true. What? With sports today, the NFL reported that they will penalize their football players for saying the N-word. I think it's kind of funny that they gonna penalize it for saying the N-word when you got teams called the Redskins. The Redskins. With weather today, it's now officially legging season. This the season to be thotty. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yeah. With that being said, ladies, don't come out the house with summer clothes on and winter bodies. I'm talking about you right there. Well, in sports today, we have a new trend of players coming out the closet. Now, I have nothing against gay people. My uncle's gay. My cousin's gay. But, you know, I think they should start a team of their own. You know, maybe the Miami Flamingos. Well, NFL, hit me up, you know. Well, this has been the 1st and the 15th from your boy Keith. I holla.
What's up, everybody? I'm JoeV, and today's special guest interview is with Zelly Imani. He's a good friend of mine, and we come from the same town, and we just have the same views on a lot of things. And I wanted to get him here in front of you guys to see his point of view on the state of Black America. So Zelly, tell the people what your profession is.
Well, my name is Zelly Imani. I'm a 5th grade math teacher in Paterson, New Jersey. I'm also a mentor, photographer, a director, and community activist.
Nice. So being a 5th grade teacher, what is the experience like with the kids, you know, coming from the areas like, you know, where we grew up at and stuff? Like, how is that?
Man, getting that first-hand look, you really do get to see the state of, you know, Black America, what's really about to come. Right. Working as a 5th grade teacher, you really see a lot of kids. They're working at like a 2nd grade level or 3rd grade level. You know, they're really struggling, and you know the school system keeps passing them along, and then sooner or later you're gonna have these high school kids who really can't read, can't do math, and eventually just drop out of high school.
Right, and they fall off, and when they get to, hopefully, if they do get to college, they get, you know, frustrated or they don't get the proper I don't know, education as far as like when they get to the school, it's like they're not prepared.
Exactly.
So and it's sad that people do that, and I'm glad people like you are becoming a teacher or is a teacher in the system now, wanting and willing to help the kids, because that's your job. A lot of people complain about, oh well, it's not my job to fully commit myself to teach these kids everything that they need to know. They're like, you know what, I'm just teaching them this one subject, and then that's it. You know, and you're going to the full extent.
You got to, and especially as a Black teacher or a Black male teacher, you really get to see that you're just more than just a teacher.
Exactly.
You know? Like you're like a father figure, or someone they could talk to, someone that's a friend, and someone they could trust and confide in and look up to. You really see that, and you see the impact that you do make with these kids.
Exactly. What do you think you could change or would change in Black America right now?
I really have to say that a lot of people really have to get more involved, right? You know, right. They really do have to get more involved. Like even if it's like a little small, you know, experience or activism, like any involvement really helps, right? You know, whether it's mentoring or going to any rallies that you see, or just even speaking up. You know, even if you're just tweeting about your thoughts, you know, just to get some discussion going.
Right, and
that really helps.
And I like the fact that you do that on Twitter, and like me, that's why I think me and you connect a lot, because we both do that a lot, you know, and it's like just to have the conversation is good enough. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in to the JoeV Show. I'm your host once again, JoeV, here with Zelly Imani. Stay tuned next for the live performance by Isaiah.
Young fella walking around with his head high, weight on his shoulders of vendetta, he won't let die. He got a blow up, use the prints in the sand, but be careful how you measure it. Make the best of it. Every strive for excellence, he's still losing hope. He can't play ball and every rapper slinging coke. He'd rather knock Kane off. My sleep is deprived, I gotta shelter the minds with no room for error if I got a dream. I got a dream. I got a dream. I got a dream. Cause I came a long way. Never stop now, couldn't deal with getting killed, getting locked down, so I had to break the cycle. Bound to make it out. I want the same for you, and that's what this about. People died for the freedom that we now take for granted, those that allow us to live. Be careful how you manage, I don't really understand it. Settling for average, I treat the world like my canvas, leave my mark on the atlas. I remember the days foolish, stuck in a trap, but I picked up my pants, now I ain't cutting no slack, cause I want success, until the pressure is over. Instead of a dumb bitch with good head on her shoulders, I'm too focused to be broken. Remember being hopeless, even homeless. I hope this pad get me a pad. My mind is found a better place, and I always pray to delay my visit up to them heaven's gates. The red and blue lights, running states, no election day. I hope my career has a lane on the number 8. Infinite, I took this pen into a string. I'm barely getting sleep, I'm up chasing my dream. Up chasing my dream. I got a dream. I got a dream. Got a dream. Cause I came a long way. Never stop now, couldn't deal with getting killed or getting locked down, so I had to break the cycle. I'm bound to make it out. I want the same for you, and that's what this about. So aim high, young fella, never limit yourself. Not a follower, cool, make your own lane to the wealth. Even better, never wait for no man, hoping to grow plans. Anchors I made to put a stop to your flow. So don't get up in the hype of gun busting and finger twisting. They live shorter than cult religions, I hope he listen. Cause upon both Bigs, Hov and Esco, now I've been a mark of the beast with no echo. Hoping the next generation can find a better day. The vision has to see more than weed smoke and pepper spray. We need goals and ambitions, hope and transitions. There's more to being broke, getting caught in a man's system. Switch the scene, anything is possible. Your mind is too powerful. If you think about it, you and I get to sleep in peace. Cause one man had a dream. I got a dream. I got a dream. Got a dream.
I came a long way. Never stop now, couldn't deal with getting killed or getting locked down, so I had to break the cycle. I'm bound to make it out. I want the same for you, and that's what this about. My name is Isaiah. That was Long Live the King. I represent 449 ENT. Watch the JoeV Show, and don't stop.
Well, that's our show. Thank you for tuning in. You can check out the interview we did with Isaiah, who just performed, at thejovshow.com. I would like to give a shout out to Zelly Imani, who came through and shared his story about what he does and his opinion on the topic, State of Black America. I would like to also give a shout out to everyone else who participated in the show. Stay tuned next time for our next episode, which we talk about student athletes. Should they or should they not get paid to play sports in college? It's going to be a tough one. Let's see what the people have to say. So tune in next time. Until then, it's your boy JoeV. I'm here. Peace and love all the time. You need to get up, get out and get something, cause you and I got to do for you and I. So I was staring at the ceiling of my bedroom, wondering how I could be more influential. So I decided to put the thoughts from my mental. I grabbed my pencil, write it all an instrumental. My uncle was dying, my grandma tired. My mama need money, my son is crying, and I'm in college trying to get the higher knowledge, but knowledge isn't nothing.